The viewing time takes place in class, so that we call it in-class viewing. The instructor creates a movie theater-like atmosphere. So we set up a large TV screen and sometimes a data show. And in darkened classroom, the students sit in rows and enjoy sometimes even their popcorn. Taking notes is very optional. When having lower levels, we always have a movie with captions and subtitles, and we pause every 10 minutes so that we can ask them some basic questions to ensure their understanding. After viewing the film in class, the students are supposed to complete what we call the out-of-class activities or individual space activities. The objectives of these: first, building their vocabulary; second, working on their visual intelligence; third, working on their receptive and even productive skills when it comes to reading and listening comprehension, and also writing summaries and describing pictures. But what we have to consider is the following. The questions should be made in a very simple way and a very motivational way. We are not assessing the students, we are helping them to understand what they are doing. The major outcome of this is building the students' confidence. We see the students in class, all of them without an exception, ready to interact, to share what they have been working on, to show to the others they are exceptional, they have something to share, they are not consuming knowledge from others and information, but they are always participating in producing.
After watching the film in class, we're supposed to have what we call the out-of-class activity. Sometimes the teacher says individual space activities. It is individual because in case we face any problem, the teacher replies us individually and checks our answers. Sometimes he emails us to guide, comment, or advise us to change or redo any activity. We feel more closer to our teacher and more confident to interact with him.
Out-of-class activities help us do a lot of activities in less than 45 minutes. I'm sure if we do that in class, it will take more than 2 hours. Also, the questions are always easy. We easily understand and write. And when we are in class, we communicate with our friends easily. So, this way of teaching makes learning very easy.
Every week we have at least 2 paragraphs. One is about the visual intelligence, as we describe a poster that portrays the film or any subject that we are dealing with. The last activity is summary. We always have comprehension questions, followed by write summary using your comprehension answers. So, when being in class and we are asked to write a paragraph, it is very easy for us. We can write more than 100 words about a question related to our issue in less than 7 minutes.
Out-of-class activities help the student develop speaking. When we answer the question of the class, it is very easy for us to discuss them when we are in school. All of us want to share what we know, so we have a good speaking time.
In-class activities always start with SHAC. This stands for Share, Help, Ask, and Comment. This activity that lasts for 10 to 20 minutes, depending on the subject, has a lot of benefits. First, language use. The students have more time to speak English and use the new vocabulary in a more spontaneous way. We stand and create teams of 4, then of 3, and expose what we have acquired from the out-of-class activities. We never care about the mistakes. What counts for is self-expression. Second, this is the first step to build 2 major leadership skills: communication and collaboration. The students in few months become more fluent, confident, and prepared to be engaged in other challenging activities, including public speaking, debates, etc.
After the SHAC activity, which stands for sharing, helping, asking, and commenting, we have three very important activities. First, smart questions. The teacher selects the best questions that the students prepare in the individual space. Then in pairs or teams of three, we try to answer in turn the different questions for about 7 minutes. This activity builds both fluency and critical thinking. Second, face-to-face fluency. We work more on the TPS, tone, pace, and stress, of course using the movie content. This takes around 5 minutes. Last but not least, the feedback. We start correcting, evaluating the out-of-class activities, and then we move to the practice. Of course, practice makes a perfect.
Our teacher always advises us to be a critical thinker. He always says, never swallow people's opinions, but chew them and learn how to be yourself and not someone's echo. For this reason, every subject, especially films, we have a lot of activities to build our critical thinking skills. We compare the film codes, evaluate and analyze them. Then we come with some conclusions that we discuss and even debate. He always says it is not a problem to make mistakes as long as you analyze. Skills grow gradually. This activity also helps us build more knowledge about different subjects. The critical thinking activities are done in many ways. Example, speak to write or write to speak. We generally communicate in teams of 4 students.
I think the activities that we prioritize are critical thinking and creativity, either in class or in public. Apart from the knowledge we get, these are the best means to develop our imagination that will help us solve the problems. We are usually engaged in projects. This year, we had No Child Left Behind, Think Green and Act Greener, international communication using IRM platform, and other minor projects related to Moroccan culture, etc. Each project starts small in class, and step by step we find ourselves with hundreds of people, conferencing, helping, planting, debating, etc. We always move from a stage to another in a very smooth way. One more thing, when we are at the last stage called CAP, Creativity in Public, the students called Future Leaders manage most of the work. They organize, record, contact visitors, and prepare the project material. Though it is challenging, we usually have fun and make new friends apart from building consciously our leadership skills.